ready to explore the world of AI and business coaching. We're going deep today into the work of Wendy Keir.
Oh, yeah, a real innovator.
She's actually using AI to help coaches and businesses.
To reach their full potential.
Exactly.
I think she's onto something big.
Okay, so our deep dive today is all about how Wendy is using AI to change the coaching world.
Right.
But first, who is Wendy Keir? What is EmpowerAI?
So Wendy's got tons of coaching experience, really an innovator, and her big thing is blending AI and a human approach. And you see that in EmpowerAI.
Right.
It's like a set of AI agents.
AI agents. For those of us who aren't, tech experts.
Think of them as programs on a computer. Each one tackles a very specific task.
So like having virtual experts.
Yeah, available all the time.
So like a virtual marketing person, a virtual sales coach, all in one.
Exactly. And what's cool is that Wendy uses these tools herself.
Oh, wow.
EmpowerAI has helped her get amazing results in her own business.
Give me an example.
Well, one of the most impressive is how she used EmpowerAI, and it actually identified a niche market that she had never even considered before.
Wow.
This was driven by AI analysis, and it led to a 15% increase in sales for her coaching business.
So it's not just about ideas.
Right.
It's like uncovering stuff you didn't even know about that could impact your bottom line.
Absolutely. And it goes beyond sales, too.
Okay.
Wendy has said that EmpowerAI has freed up so much of her time.
Okay.
Like hours every week.
Wow.
So she can focus on the really important tasks, and it reduces her stress.
That's amazing.
And she's talked about streamlining her business processes and creating a really cohesive growth plan.
Like a dream for entrepreneurs.
Right.
But can you give me some real examples
Sure.
of how these AI agents actually work?
So imagine you're brainstorming marketing ideas.
Yeah.
You could put these ideas into one of the EmpowerAI agents, and it could create a SWOT analysis for you,
Okay.
highlighting strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats.
So it's like an objective, like a sounding board to help you make decisions.
Exactly. And it can help with so many things.
Wow.
A content calendar for the month, a product launch strategy.
Wait.
EmpowerAI can assist with that.
It sounds almost too good to be true.
It's pretty amazing.
But what about the cost of all this? I mean, hiring a team of real people to do all that?
I know.
It would be so expensive.
And that's one of the biggest benefits Wendy talks about.
Okay.
She created EmpowerAI because she knew most people couldn't afford the traditional high-level consultants.
That makes sense.
EmpowerAI provides that support at a much lower cost.
So give me an idea.
Sure.
What kind of savings?
Well, let's look at CEO Solve 360.
Okay.
Hiring a human CEO-level advisor could cost you thousands over 6 months.
Yeah.
CEO Solve 360 provides comparable support for way less.
Wow.
You could save thousands.
That's a huge difference.
Right.
And it's not just CEO Solve 360, right?
Yeah.
The other agents offer similar savings.
Yes. BizSolve 360, Sales Boost, Unity AI, all high-level support for way less money.
Okay, we've seen how these AI agents can save time and money.
Yeah.
What about actual results?
Right.
What's the ROI?
Well, Wendy herself has seen great results with EmpowerAI.
Right.
She's hitting her monthly sales targets early,
Okay.
freeing up hours each week, processes are streamlined. All of those are tangible benefits.
And those translate into money.
Exactly.
So Wendy's living proof that it works.
It does, and her research shows that using AI this way can really impact business growth.
This is fascinating.
It is.
I'm sure our listeners have lots of questions.
I'm sure.
But luckily, Wendy has addressed a lot of the common ones in her research.
Yeah, and some of them are really interesting, like how long are the sessions?
Yeah.
How much time do you have to spend with these tools?
From what I understand, Wendy says an hour each day
Okay.
for thinking and planning with the agents.
Makes sense.
You can check in more, but that dedicated hour seems to be the best for strategy.
Like scheduling a meeting with a human.
Right. Another question is, do these AI agents remember the past sessions?
Good question.
And it sounds like they don't remember across different chats.
Okay.
But they do remember within a single chat.
Okay.
So it's like a flowing conversation,
Makes sense.
like with a human.
Like a real advisor.
People also want to know how EmpowerAI saves time.
Well, it takes over all those time-consuming tasks that entrepreneurs hate.
Okay.
Scheduling, task management,
Yeah.
content creation, research, all that stuff.
Oh, wow.
So you have time for the important things.
Like growing your business.
Yeah, exactly.
And another question is, what kinds of strategies can EmpowerAI help develop?
Well, her research mentions a bunch of them. Business growth plans, marketing campaigns, launching new products, and streamlining workflows.
So pretty much everything.
Yeah, from the big picture to the day-to-day stuff.
And of course, people want to know about ROI.
Of course.
How does this actually make more money?
Her research points out a few key things. The AI agents can increase sales by finding new markets and developing good marketing campaigns.
Right.
They can make you more efficient by automating tasks and making things run smoothly.
So it's about working smarter, not harder.
Exactly. And Wendy's own success proves this approach works.
It really shows how AI can be powerful.
Powerful.
For business owners and professionals.
It really can change the game.
Well, we've just scratched the surface here.
I have.
There's so much more to explore.
Definitely in the next part of our deep dive, we'll get into Wendy's journey, her vision for coaching, and what this means for you and your business.
I can't wait.
Stay tuned. Yeah, it's more than just a code.
Right.
It's a whole new way of thinking about business coaching.
Okay.
Wendy is making these tools available to people who may have never even considered working with someone like a CEO advisor.
That's a big deal.
It is.
We always hear it takes money to make money.
Right.
But what if you could get that kind of high-level advice without spending a ton?
Exactly. That's what's so great about what she's doing.
Yeah.
She's giving everyone access to expertise. It levels the playing field for small businesses and entrepreneurs.
I think it's safe to say Wendy Keir is one to watch.
Oh, totally.
She's a pioneer in AI and coaching.
Absolutely. Innovators like her are shaping the future of how we work and how we learn and how we succeed.
Let's talk about Wendy's journey for a second.
Okay.
We know she's passionate about AI and human approaches, but where did this all start?
Well, the research doesn't really dive into her personal story.
Right.
But we do know she's got a strong background in coaching and really understands the challenges entrepreneurs face.
And she's clearly tech-savvy and forward-thinking.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I mean, she isn't just using AI.
Right.
She's building it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a key point.
Yeah.
She's not just using it, she's creating it.
It makes you wonder what's next for Wendy and EmpowerAI.
It does. I wish I had a crystal ball.
Right.
But based on what she's done so far, I think we'll see more big things from her.
I agree. We'll definitely be keeping an eye on her.
For sure.
Let's go back to something you mentioned before about Wendy's human-centered approach to AI. Can you talk about that a bit more?
Oh, yeah. It's so easy to get caught up in the hype
and
think AI will solve all our problems. But Wendy's approach is much more grounded.
Okay.
She gets that AI is a tool, like any tool.
Right.
It's best when you use it with a plan and intention.
So it's not about replacing human connection.
Right.
Or our intuition.
No, it's about making those things better, making us more efficient, more strategic, more successful.
And that's a message that really speaks to me.
I think it speaks to a lot of people.
Yeah, there's definitely a fear of AI. Will it replace us?
Right.
But Wendy is showing us that it can make us better.
I agree.
It can take those annoying tasks off our plate, give us information we may not have had, and ultimately help us achieve things we never thought possible.
You said it perfectly, and that's why her work is so inspiring. It's not just about tech. It's about human potential.
Right.
It's about combining our own creativity with AI.
Which brings us to a question for our listeners. Could AI tools like Wendy's unlock your potential and bring you to new levels of success?
I think it's definitely something to think about. Her whole approach is about helping entrepreneurs reach their full potential.
Right.
And with the power of AI, who knows what you could do?
It's exciting to think about.
It is. The possibilities are endless.
But let's step back and talk about the practical side of AI in your business. We need to be realistic about what it can and can't do.
Absolutely. It's a tool, and we have to use it strategically.
Right. It's not about just chasing the newest tech.
Exactly.
It's about figuring out how it fits with your business needs and your goals.
And it's about finding that sweet spot between human expertise and AI assistance.
Okay.
Wendy really emphasizes that human connection and intuition are still so important, even in an AI world.
I think that's really important. It's not about replacing us with machines.
It's about working together to get better results.
As you consider AI for your own business, remember, it's about how you use it.
Right.
It's about finding the right balance between humans and AI.
Exactly.
It's about using it to empower yourself and your team.
I think that's a great way to wrap up part 2.
I agree.
In part 3, we'll go over some tips for using AI in your business and the ethical stuff that comes along with this tech.
Okay, sounds good. It's not all about business growth.
Right.
This whole AI and coaching thing makes me think about personal growth, too.
Absolutely. It's about creating space in your life.
Right.
Less stress, more time.
Yeah.
And just a more balanced life.
Wendy talks about how AI gave her back an hour every day.
It's amazing.
What could you do with an extra hour?
I know, right?
What dreams could you chase?
So many possibilities.
It could be anything.
Anything.
Starting a project,
Yeah.
spending time with family.
More time for what matters.
It's all about empowerment.
It is.
Having the freedom to do what you want. And what I find inspiring about Wendy is that she's living it.
She is.
She's using these tools herself.
To build her business and her life.
And that makes her story so real.
Definitely her authenticity is what makes her work so interesting.
It's not just a product.
Right.
It's a vision.
A vision for the future.
Where AI and human goals work together.
I love that.
And it's a vision I think we can all get behind.
For sure.
We all want to work smarter, not harder.
Absolutely. Less stress, more results.
Right. And building a life that reflects our values.
That's the dream.
It's exciting to think that AI could help us get there.
It really is.
So if you're intrigued by what you've heard today, go check out Wendy's work.
Explore. Empower AI.
See how AI can change your business and your life.
It's like a glimpse into the future.
Right. And remember, we create the future.
We do.
So let's create a future where AI helps us be our best.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And that wraps up our deep dive into AI and business coaching. Thanks for joining us.
It's been a pleasure.
Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing the limits of what's possible.